Jordan. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
And this is recovered by the Chargers. An injured player on the field. Oh, boy, is that who I think it is? Yeah, that's Lamar Jackson. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. First down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Draw play, it's Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key holding on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Huntley to throw. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
When they put the ball in J.K. Dobbins' chest and he carries it, he runs with a lot of determination and aggressiveness. Just one start last year as a rookie, but still managed 805 yards and 9 touchdowns. I think he's ready for a big year-2 leap. Now the lead runner for the Baltimore Ravens.
And hang on here, because still down after that play is Marquise Brown. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Huntley. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. It'll be a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly senses run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. I'm a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. He finds his target, Allen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the small.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Gabe Neighbors, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
And a good catch there by Mark Andrews. And many think that paired with Lamar Jackson, they may be the best quarterback-tight end combo this side of Mahomes and Kelsey.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so...
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Joe Reed returning. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaimed center stage. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll set them back 5. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're going for it with the option right. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, Eckler. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with a visiting. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Here's Reed. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches see 1 or 2 guys start to creep to take some shots downfield.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. That catch good for only a couple. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. Back here on third. They'll set up a throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The return is Reed. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Austin Eckler got hurt last year, missed 6 games, but still finished with 54 catches, the 5th most by a running back in the NFL. But remember this, 2019, 92 catches. This guy's a definite threat out of the backfield.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Out of the gun, Ekeler running it. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. The handoff, it's Ekeler, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Ekeler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 16. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Play action. Now Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They started on the ground with Ekeler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. the play fake. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Going deep here for Allen. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And hang on here, because still down after that play is Marquise Brown.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So the Chargers now down 17-14, a little under 2.5 to go. Well, their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And they're going to speed things up here. On the give, this is Eckler.
122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Eluding the pressure right. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go. Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
2nd and 10.
Now Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. It's Eckler again. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 10 seconds to go. They'll run here with Eckler. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone. And that's all she wrote.
And